Awards season 2011 has officially begun. Andrew Freund here in Palm Springs at the Palm Springs International Film Festival, where I got up close with Javier Bardem, James Franco, the Black Swan Natalie Portman, and a whole lot more. I saw Black Swan 2 days ago. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay. Let me make sure. Okay.
Go ahead.
So, so much buzz going on this movie. Just talked to Darren for the first time. Awesome guy. What is it like being here tonight? This moment, you're an expecting mother. I mean, so many things are going on in your life right now.
I feel really, really lucky, and it's nice. I feel just like calm with everything because I'm happy.
Have your feet recovered?
It took a little while, but yeah, they're all good now.
And how's everything else going with you? With motherhood, are you nervous? Are you excited?
I'm so excited. It's just, I just feel very, very grateful. My dad's a fertility doctor, so I know this is a very, very lucky experience. I know it's not something that I can take for granted.
And last questions, what are your hopes for the rest of this year in terms of this film? I mean, do you get nervous like Oscar? What do you hope?
I mean, I feel like the work on the film was already so meaningful to me, and now the response to the film from the audience has been so meaningful that it feels so wonderful already. So I'm just trying to enjoy and let everything soak in.
So, this film was so small, and I've seen so many interviews. You guys had no money, and Natalie had no trailer, and blah, 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 blah. And now we're here. What does this mean to you?
I just wish I had some of the money that it takes to throw an event like this, to shoot with, because we had, once again, we had very little time, very little money, but, you do the best and you just turn it into the best cinema you can, and people are responding, and, it's exciting.
And what is this whole game of Oscar season and awards? What does that mean to you? What do you make of it?
It's free publicity is what it is, or close to free publicity. And it just, it's just in Europe, and everyone's buzzing about the Golden Globe Awards and all the different awards Natalie's getting and the film's getting. And it just means that people, all over the world are hearing about it. And we're about to open up in Europe. We opened up in Australia, I think, yesterday. And so all this is great. All this heat is just, emanating out, and it means, makes people want to see it.
Does it make you nervous?
I'm very nervous. Hello. Sorry.
I mean, you're going to get an Oscar nomination. Let's get real. So, is it daunting in a way? Do you feel like that you have to kind of keep upping your game because you don't release, a film a year?
Yeah.
So, what is it?
I don't know. I think the most important thing is to keep everyone guessing and keep changing, the whole formula, and keep reinventing yourself and pushing the envelope. I take the Madonna school. Every time just try to do something completely out of the box. So I went from from a wrestling movie to a ballet movie, and people were like, "What are you doing?" So I just keep trying to do that.
Would you what is that like to be here with Oliver Stone?
The master. I'm a huge fan. I actually know him a little bit, so I'll give him a big hug in a little bit. And he's great. He's Oliver Stone, legend. So it's a thrill.
So, being honored tonight, what is that feeling for you? Is it funny? Is it silly? What do you make of it? Do you feel honored, like an honoree?
I don't know what I should feel honored for, in the sense that, of course, it's an honor to receive an award, but that's different for feeling yourself very honored, because that would be a little bit too much. We have to feel honors about ourselves for different things.
And, as an actor who's been in this business for a few years, what do you make of this, award season craziness? Is it a game? Is it politics?
It's a game. It's part of the business. It's a business. And that goes along with the work. And here I am, and it's great. I mean, there are many other businesses that are not that funny as this one. So it's a great privilege.
And last question, who are you excited to see tonight?
Well, I just met with Mr. Robert Duvall on a photo session, and I was very impressed. I met him before, years ago, but he's a legend. He's those actors that you go like, wow.
So, being honored, getting your hand in the cement, your birthday. Tell me a little bit more about what this week has been for you.
It's been a nice week. It's just, once something is over, then everything becomes a memory. So things become memories as it gets away from you. So it was a good week, but now you look to the future and to see what's next. I still have a career that's going well. I'm supposed to work with Billy Bob Thornton next, who's so talented, this guy. So there are good things out there if we can find the money for it. It's difficult to find the money.
And what does the honor tonight mean to you?
Well, it's a nice thing when people want to give credence and gratitude to what you've done as a body of work. That's a nice thing. It's a thing to be grateful for.
And as someone who's been through this whole process before, what do you make of the award season game?
Boy, it's okay, but boy, they go on and on and on. Everyone imitates. They all imitate one another. I guess basically they imitate the Oscars, maybe. But there's so many. It's like kind of makes your head spin a little bit.
And last question, you said, at the hand thing the other day, how happy you are to have your wife experience all this with you.
Oh, yeah.
And you mentioned, there's a few decades age difference between you and your wife.
Right.
But, you're definitely keeping up with her, I can tell.
I tried to. She's very special. I put her in the movie Assassination Tango. She stole the show. Never acted before or since. She's a natural actress. She's very, very, very bright in a very instinctive way, coming from northern Argentina. A very special persona.
So this whole rigmarole of award season, does it ever take away from the acting at all? Like, does it take away from the art form that you guys got to do this and hawk your wares?
No, Danny Boyle kind of he showed me something. We were very fortunate to be able to make this movie. This is a movie that probably would have never been made if Danny had not won the Oscar for Slumdog Millionaire. So we are very fortunate to have made that film. And because we are so lucky, he showed me that it's now our responsibility to go and do whatever we can to support the film. And so when we were on the press tour, he did all those interviews with, full enthusiasm, and it really turned me around on that issue. And I am grateful for being able to do what I do, and not only that, to be able to do a movie like this. So that's about the best I could ask for as an actor. And so if I have to go and hawk the movie, I'm willing to do that if I get to make movies like that.
Hey, I'm Andrew. Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Tell me when. So tell me, being honored, there's so much buzz around this film. You will get nominated for an Oscar. What does all this mean to you? What does tonight mean to you?
It's actually trying to stay vertical at the moment. I've just been off a plane, and I'm 9 hours on a different time zone, and I'm in a rather, what to me is an incredibly exotic environment. To be in a sort of desert oasis, having just been in the frozen streets of London, is kind of makes your head spin. But it's absolutely wonderful. I've heard about this festival for so many years now, and this is the first time I've ever been.
Okay, so being here, Colin Firth.
Oh, fantastic. Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm Amy.
I know you are. Huh?
Right. It's Colin Firth. Colin Firth knows who I am. That's great.
Being here tonight to honor your film, honor your director, what is that like for you?
It's really great. David took a chance on me in The Fighter, and I'm just glad to get to be here tonight and talk about him.
And being here with all these other actors like him, and what's that? Do you still get giddy?
I do get. You saw me. I just got giddy. Yeah, I do often.
And what do you make as an actress of this whole award season? Does it ever take away from the acting, like the politics of the game?
No, you know what? I'm in the middle right now of working, and then I also have a baby, so I'm able to see it for what it is. It's a lot of fun. It's a chance to get dressed up, and trust me, with a new baby, I'm not dressed up that often, so I just try to have fun with it.
So coming to this thing, is this a game in a way? This kind of award season politics. How do you make of this situation?
Yeah, I mean, when you're part of a movie like this, you're invited to many events where you have to dress like this, and it's overwhelming. I mean, you're kind of referring to like the kind of politics behind the scenes of the awards campaign, and I was maybe naively surprised to see that there is things have to be heavily promoted. It's a big industry of expensive products, so there's a lot out there, but the other side of it is the movie's good in a way that's real, and so like you can kind of always feel like, well, you're part of something good, and if it's not acknowledged by certain bodies, then maybe that's not the most important thing.
So this is a rare, award where the whole film is being honored and the cast and the ensemble is being honored. What does that, I guess, feeling of being honored mean to you and for the film? This particular award, the ensemble award that we're winning here, is really wonderful, and I think very fitting, because one of the nice reactions to the movie has been that the audience's allegiance shifts from one character to the next over the course of the movie, and so I think it's a testament to the conviction with which everybody played their roles.